Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with another Can They Win the Stanley Cup. Now the last one didn't do too bad, my very first one on NHL 18, so I've decided that I do want to continue this because I really like doing these types of videos. It's different than the types of videos that you guys also see on my channel, so I don't know, maybe you guys will like these more. So we're going to continue, and as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be doing Can the 2001 draft class win the Stanley Cup championship. Now, I mean, obviously not a lot of the players are still in the NHL, but we're still going to try it. So we have the Florida entry draft team, and they are definitely a pretty poor team. They're the same overall as Arizona, although they're better than Vegas. They're the same overall as Colorado as well. So yeah, the Florida entry draft, because they were in Florida back in 2001. I wanted to start this in 2001 because this is the year I was born. Although I wasn't technically born yet at this point. There was still like another few months until I was born when this entry draft happened. But I decided that I wanted to start with 2001. We're going to do 2001 all the way up to 2017. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to take a while, but still, I think that'll be fun. Now, I just need to make sure that I have all the rules right for this. Where is injuries? Now, one thing about this team is that obviously, since there's not a lot of players still in the NHL here, this isn't a great team. That's why they're only 88 overall. Now, Ilya Kovalchuk did go first overall in 2001, if you guys didn't know that. But he's obviously not in the... Well, actually, that's not true. I don't know if he's not in the game, but I could not find him anywhere if he is in the game. He was in NHL 17, but I don't think he is in NHL 18. I just did the sliders, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know if Kovalchuk is in here or not. I don't think he is. I couldn't find him because obviously he's in the KHL. Now, I thought about making Kovalchuk, maybe making him like an 86 overall, but I just decided not to because even the help of an 86 overall Ilya Kovalchuk, I still do not think this team would make the playoffs. Like, I really don't think this team will make the playoffs unless our goalies do absolutely phenomenal, because the only way we are making the playoffs is if our goaltending is absolutely unreal, because this team really is not that good. So our first line, we have Mike Camilleri, Mikko Koivu, and Jason Pominville. Second line, Patrick Sharp, Jason Spezza, and Alesh Hemsky, a former Dallas line. I don't know whether they actually played together on a line, though. I don't know. Then on the third line, UC Jokinen, Thomas Placanitz, and P.A. Parento. Then on the fourth line, we have Chris Thorburn, Derek Roy, and R.J. Umberger. And defensively, we have Dennis Seidenberg as our best defenseman. Obviously, not too great. Kevin Bieksa. Then on the second pair, we have Dan Hamhuis and Fedor Tutin. And then on that third pair, Johnny Oduya with Christian Ehrhoff. Now, like I said, really not a good team. Our goaltending would seriously have to carry us, although our goaltending really isn't that bad. Craig Anderson and Mike Smith. We'll see how they do. But like I said, this really is not a great team. Any chance of us making the playoffs, I'd say we have about a 15% chance of making the playoffs. Like, I really don't think it'll happen. So, I mean, I guess we'll get right into this. Like I said, actually, as I am going to sim, I'm going to look through my little notepad, I guess I have here, that I use all my videos for, and where I write all my notes for in my franchise mode videos. I'm going to find something here because, yeah, I wrote down I have a separate page for this series, and I want to know if they can win the Stanley Cup. So we're going to see if the 2001 entry draft can. Now, like I said, I really don't see this team making the playoffs, but who knows? We'll see what their final record is, and if they make the playoffs, we'll see if they can... man, my phone will not shut up, and someone is calling me too. I don't even know who that is. Don't know that number. Yeah, so 9-13 and 9-14 and 2. Really not a good record. Like I said, I really don't expect us making the playoffs. I'd be shocked if we were. I mean, like I said, maybe if I had made like an 86 Ilya Kovalchuk, maybe our team would have been better, but even then, I still don't think we would have made the playoffs. Or we will make the playoffs, I guess I should say. Although, we had a bit of a winning record there. We were like 18, 15, and 3, I think, so that wasn't too bad. A little good stretch there, but back to the losses, that's for sure. Now, let's see. Just going through this, like I said, man, I can't see this team making the playoffs. I believe I do have all the highest overall players in the team as well. Like, I knew there were some players, like Brooks Laich was going to be in the lineup instead of Chris Thorburn, and Brooks Laich is 3 overall under Chris Thorburn, and Thorburn is a 75, so, that would have been even worse. Although, like I said, Craig Anderson isn't the best goalie, neither is Mike Smith, at least in this game. I don't know why, they just don't really sim very well. But maybe if they had like a Vezina year, maybe we can make the playoffs, but really not looking too good as of right now. Now, if you guys were wondering why I replaced Florida, the only real reason why I replaced Florida is because this entry draft was in Florida, so I just figured why not replace the actual Florida team with Florida. So, is the simulation okay? Hello? Maybe if I had tried this a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, like 4 years ago, I think this team had a chance to make the playoffs because Jason Spezza was still pretty solid then. Mikko Koivu was obviously better as well, so was Mike Camilleri. Ilya Kovalchuk might have been in NHL at that point. I know he was in the KHL a few years ago, like he is now. But he might have been better. Craig Anderson, I don't think would have been as good, but I think Mike Smith would have been better. So a final record of 32, 42, and 8. There is no way this team is making the playoffs. There's not a chance. There's no freaking way. That is, as of right now, the worst record we have in this series, which is interesting. Although we've only done 2 episodes, of course. 32, 42, and 8 is pretty damn poor. We finished last in the division. That is bad. Now, Mikko Koivu with 64 points on the team was the most. Jason Bowmanville with 85. Nope, with 58 would have been is pretty good. Jason Spezza with 56. Mike Camilleri with 54. Alesh Hemsky 47. Plekanec 43. Sharp 32. That's another thing. Sharp like 4 years ago would have been really good as well. Parento 30 points, Jokinen 29, Roy 20, Thorburn 14, Umbergers 13, Hamhuis 10, Oduya 9, Ehrhoff 8, Seidenberg 8, Bieksa 7, Tutin 4. So it's funny, all of our defensemen were the 6 lowest scorers on the team. Now goaltenders, let's see. Craig Anderson 20, 26, and 6 with a 923 save percentage and a 237 GAA. Save percentage really wasn't that bad. Smith as a backup, though, wasn't very good. You would have liked to seen better things from him there, so that's for sure. I was about to check rookie skaters. Not a chance, boys. Not a chance. Let's go see, out of curiosity, who had the most points in the league. Jonathan Tavares with 99 points had the most points in the league. Now, awards. I mean, like I said, I highly doubt any of us will be, or any of our team will be getting any awards. Let's advance a day to see who. Oh wait, I have to sim to the end of the playoffs to do that. Maybe not. Not gonna check any awards then. Like I said, I really don't think we win anything. So let's check where we finished in the league. Were we last in the league? I mean, there's definitely a possibility. 72 points is poor. No, we were actually 30th in the league, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, that is, well, I say not too bad. Well, I mean, we did better than Vegas, and Vegas had a 4 overall lower team than us, so, not great at all, but it's okay, guys, because, like I said, I really didn't think all of these teams would even win the Stanley Cup, let alone make the playoffs, so, I mean, you know what, why not sim? I mean, a 10-minute video isn't a very long one. Let's sim to the end of the playoffs. Should be around there. It should be done by then. We'll sim to the end of the playoffs, see if any of us get any awards magically. I highly doubt that. Now, for the next video in the series, I don't know when I'm going to do it. Like I said, I do want to do all the entry drafts from 2001 to 2017, because who knows, by the time we get to 2017, there could be player upgrades on some of the players. And let's see, I don't know, Nolan Patrick is an 86, Nico Hischier an 85, and I don't know, say Michael DiPietro's a 76. Who knows? That team could make the playoffs. Anything could happen. But yeah, we're at the end of the season. Let's go and check the awards to see if we have... I didn't mean to click calendar. Let's go and check the awards to see if any of us won anything. Like I said, I highly, highly doubt it, but anything could happen. So, President's Trophy winners were the Tampa Bay Lightning, or no, sorry, Cup winners were the Tampa Bay Lightning. President's Trophy Rangers, Western Conference Final went to the Nashville Predators. So Nashville goes to the finals 2 years in a row. That's unfortunate. Art Ross to Tavares, Hart to Tavares, Norris to Shattenkirk. Wow. Lady Bing to Kane, Calder to Kucherov. It's because I have Kucherov edited in this game. I hate that. Whenever you edit a player, for some reason they can now contend for Calder. It doesn't make any sense. Conn Smythe to Vasilevsky, Vesna to Crawford, William M. Jennings to Lundqvist, Bill Masterton to Spiza, Selke to Bergeron, Tavares with the Ted Lindsay, and Tavares with the Maurice Richard. So, yeah, guys, that is going to be it from me in this episode. Very poor, very, very poor season from the 2001 draft. I mean, you know what, to be fair, look, if we were to look at the team, I mean, I could definitely bump up Patrick Sharp. I really don't think Patrick Sharp's only a 79 overall. I think he would be at least an 81. I don't know, though. Even making Ilya Kovalchuk, I really don't think this team could even make the playoffs, but you know what, maybe that's for another time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.